Welcome to this low-scaled Resleriana graphics. Actually, it's on standard graphics presets anyway. Yeah, it's been a long time since I haven't streamed Resleriana. Now I had to lower the resolution a little bit just for efficiency-wise, but at least to maintain frames while going for high presets. I guess I'll go for high resolution for this tonight. But I'm still keeping the 30 frames though, so this is gonna be like this moving forward until I will buy a phone that can run this game at 60 frames high settings. Like, I don't want to buy a flagship phone that costs more than my wallet's worth. So, yeah, the Poco F4 is getting a bit aged well, but it's likely because of the OS support there that Xiaomi uses, which is about 30 years of software updates and 4 years of security updates. But I beg to differ. So, yep, this is an unusual Sunday. Now, the reason why is because, well, I was planning to stream Resleriana in the morning, but because I got work in the afternoon, I decided to maybe I'll just stream it at night instead. Okay, at least you get at least once a week Resleriana. You fulfill the targets, right? Anyway, let's go for the highest settings, 30 frames for now. So, here's the bright detailed version of Sophie 2 version of Plachta. This is actually alive, unlike the puppet version of Plachta that you usually see in the first Sophie game, and also in Resleriana. So, yeah. Interestingly, yeah, as discussed from last year's Valentine's Day, and now Magda is invited. I mean, look at it! They're lining up those cupcakes, and now you have a chocolate cake just for Sophie and Plachta. Yes, I know, I'm already like 9 days late from that event. I mean, shall I call it an off-season? Shall I call it an out-of-season Valentine's Day, though? Good thing the Valentine's Day event story will have like a long event period. However, I only got that because I was waiting for the event story part 2 to begin, but it turns out that the event story part 2 actually featured the Ryza 3 variants of Ryza and Klaudia. So, I'm considering Sophie 2 Plachta as priority for tonight. So, Ryza and Claudia's event story will have to wait for now. But I am covering their I'm covering Claudia's character stats though. Now, I will have to say, the Snapdragon 870, while it can bump up frames, even on high settings, I think it's gonna age badly. Even if it says like, oh, it's very efficient, you should try that. I'm thinking of using a mid-range smartphone at this point. Like, I would love to balance between battery life and power. Like, keep the medium graphics, I'm fine with that. But at least let me at least play Resleriana at these settings. Just even at 30 frames without overheating. So anyway, no more delays. I think it's time for me to go for the events. Go for the live Legend Fest breakdown. This is gonna be blind this time. Before I will start this Legend Fest breakdown, here's the 1.5th anniversary. For those global version players will be migrating from the global version to the Japanese version. I know, it's a bit ironic. Anyway, this is Tim White, time for another Legend Fest breakdown. Happy Valentine's Day, although this is out of season, unfortunately. So, this is here's Theorist Plachta, Ice Defender, by the way. You can still hear Yuka Iguchi in the voice line. That sounded cuter than the normal monotone voice of regular Plachta, but then again, that variant appeared in the second Atelier Sophie game. That's nice. So one variant and one character this time. Now I'm only showing the burst animation once during the Legend Fest this time because unfortunately, like I said in the previous Legend Fest banner, after I started the Japanese version lineup, KT removed the trial battle starting with Atelier Mari's Sia. So yeah, I got no choice. I just have to play the B-roll instead. So here is Theorist Plachta is Ice Defender. Well, more favorable on ice stats. She has a speed of 255, which is slightly faster for Defender. Now, just a single target, 63%, 6% break, 100 ticks of weight. Before she attacks, she will cleanse all negative effects on her. The status effects not included. After attacking, she will grant her own. She'll gain defense stats by 15% for one attack, and she will recover all allies by 10% of their HP. I think it is pretty quick actually, and yes, this variant is so cute. I wish I could buy Atelier Sophie 1 and 2, but I already but I still have my Atelier Lily Soul on my Steam library. So, quick getaway, increased stats for Plachta, and yeah, this one is Knockjafu. The knock jab. So this one, the knuckle rush. Okay, so this is single target again, 250% damage, 31% break, 200 ticks of weight. After attacking, she will restore all allies' HP by 10%. All enemies will also receive magical damage increase up by 50% for 2 attacks. And for ice allies, damage received debuff by 25% for 2 attacks. This only happens for 2 times. I don't think it's stackable. And all members will get this effect. This is basically regen. At the start of the turn, restore HP by 5% for 1 turn. However, this is not like a long-term regen like Sophie does, Lily does, the original variant, the Bolt supporter. Ice Defender Plachta basically just uses regen for 1 turn. So as soon as your next character will start, Plachta will eventually use this status effect instead. It is more or less beneficial for ice characters, especially that'll be useful for those struggling to beat Story Chapter 21. For those struggling to beat Story Chapter 22, I mean, because, well, that boss is what you might expect. Now, Hello. Oh my god. I can't believe it. As soon as I moved my microphone, it suddenly disconnected. I'm sorry. So, yeah, long story short, HP restore. All enemies receive magic damage received up, and all ice characters get damage received down by 25%. Beneficial, but it's only for 2 times. And then she'll grant all allies HP regeneration. Now, as you can see in the B-roll that I already did at the start of the Legend Fest banner, that is Photon Photon Trajectory. So, yeah, she is a single target defender with a lot of stats here. So, 525% damage, 93% break, and 200 ticks of weight. After attacking, all allies will get HP restored by 50%. All members will also get regen by 10% of their HP for 2 turns. And for ice characters, increase defense up by 30% with a maximum of 60% until the end of the battle. And all ice members will also receive negative effects received immune for 2 turns. I'd say this is pretty useful. Now, I'd say this because this is more or less a different variant to Plachta's skill 2, where this one only works for 5% for at the start of the heal. This one allows all members, so it's not locked. Unlike this one for ice characters, they get regen by 5% of their HP. This one applies to all. However, ice characters will also get increased benefits on top of having to get regeneration for 2 turns. So yeah, this one, I'd say if you don't have an ice defender, it's been a long while since I haven't checked the character bio, but to be honest, I think it could be useful. Just say. But, do we even barely have one? But I'd say for an ice defender, more or less, not so. Plachta is one of the cutest ice defenders that you can get out there. Now, I would say it's gonna be at around 80s on my preference, but hey, if you're in for Atelier Sophie characters, especially in the Mysterious series, yeah, if you have ice characters, then you might be able to take advantage of this one. Now, she does have this one. This is usual for all enemies to easily attack defenders. However, she will increase her defense stats by 30%. All members will also get maximum HP up by 30%. And at the start of the battle, all members will receive HP up by 100%. I'm not sure how is this gonna work because that usually works on multiple wave events. Item war or any. I don't think Katie utilizes the multiple waves that well. So I'm not sure if this one's gonna be useful, but the rest of the stats are still beneficial for Sophie and her for Plachta and her allies. This one, if you're gonna use a battle item, this will all members will receive damage received 0. So it's only useful if you can use the battle item. However, there is a limit. You can only use that for up to 2 times per battle. And yeah, as long as you can use one item, it will be counted as an item gauge use. So for leader skill, Plachta has all characters will get damage received down by 25%. Basically, more damage received debuff, the better. Now she has tags, obviously, from this one. Province and Cooperation, Readers, Tokusho, and Majime, serious characters. Even there are older variants of Plachta already. Now she has this one, Physical Defense Blessing, which is increased defense up by 1 to 8%. All member heal bonus, increase all member heal by 1 to 10%, basically group heal. And this one, decrease magic and defense, magic and physical resistance down. Basically, increase physical damage up and magical damage up by 4 to 40%. Overall, I guess it's a very useful Plachta. It's just not the best for an ice defender. Now I have to recall it gotta be the Mitaiken Horizon, Aisha. If you don't have her, I think Plachta could be a good alternative, considering if you want to heal allies more often, you get regen, and also increase defenses. I'm pretty sure useful if you want to give enemies increased damage received by magical attack, or any ice defenders getting the defense debuff, getting the damage received debuff. However, she is more restrictive, unlike Aisha, which favors all magical users. This one only benefits ice characters. So if you have an ice team, I think Plachta will be a more beneficial character than Aisha. Now for this Memoria, I think I'm gonna be going for this one. Amai Nukumori no Nakade, illustrated by Hane Koto-san. HP 33.75%, more favorable, and as well as 21.25% defense stats. If the user is a defender, after using a skill, all members will get damage received down by 20% for one time. This cannot be stacked, however. So this is a useful first resort. Does not stack necessarily, but I think it's going to work as it only works. It kind of works if you were to continuously let Plachta attack, but say that Plachta is likely going to be second in line. I think this Memoria could be useful to her. Just make sure to expect this one, the Kote. I think it's likely only works for one one stack at a time. Plus, you get this one. It cannot be stacked for one turn. So, yeah. Long story short, I think it's a recommended Memoria. I will also have to showcase the other Memoria that is presented in the Valentine's Day, which I already have not covered this one. So, yeah, we'll save that after Klaudia's Legend Fest banner. Alright, part 2, Klaudia's Legend Fest banner, and I gotta say, this is the Ryza 3 variant, the Alchemist of the End, and the... I forgot the... But it basically has to do with keys, okay? Alchemist of the End and the Secret Key. Okay, I got it. So here it is, Flowering Doer Klaudia, stab supporter, by the way. Yeah, that's nice. Even her victory pose is just awesome. So anyway, bias on Klaudia. Flowering Doer Klaudia. This is basically 938% magic physical attack with 921% physical defense. At 260, this is 5 points faster than Curious Theorist Plachta, but I digress. This is the Ryza 3 version of this costume, by the way. If anyone has played Atelier Ryza 3, the Alchemist at the End of the Secret Key, I think XP already played that. So, Stab Supporter, single attack, 58% damage, 6% break, 106 of weight. After attacking, all members will receive physical damage, physical attack up by 20%. This is a limit of, however, up to 40%. And targets will also and the particular target that Klaudia attack will receive stab damage received up by 30% for 2 turns. So I think if you have a stab attacker, this might be a good time, especially if you have stab solo attackers. I mean, you have to take the Swartz Lady, Swartz Sul, and Chapter 8 Juna. So yeah, quick and easy. I mean, it does set quick shot. Now, white area Fortissimo. This is Alright, I'll be right back. Remind me, I'm gonna have to edit this one. Alright, where was I? Let's restart. Anyway, okay, so here's Flowering Duo. You know what? Screw it. Go for the second skill. White area Fortissimo. All members will receive this 200%, 206 of weight. Stab characters will receive 40% physical attack and also increased stab damage by 20% for 2 turns. This one summons a critical panel. As long as it's not a critical panel, it will Klaudia's next turn will what is this? You know what, I got confused by this. Sorry. So anyway, okay, so as long as it's not a critical panel or a burst panel, she will summon 1 critical panel, and then it can also be summoned if she lands on a free panel, I guess. If there's a trial battle, I would have known, but I think because I'm gonna have to roll just to find out how it works. So anyway, ranting aside, let's say stab characters will be useful on this one, but I think the critical panel summon will likely go to all allies. I'm not sure where it's targeting this time because it does not say if it's particular to Klaudia or other allies. But long story short, useful for stab characters. All characters that have stab element will be able to get this one, the critical panel anyway. And last but not least, the last three stage. This is all targets this time. Much like the Yukata Klaudia. So 315% damage, 37% break, 206 weight. This is all targets, and I think this has to be a weak support damage for burst skill. So after attacking, all targets will receive critical damage received up by 50%, 200 for 2 turns, and all stab characters will receive physical damage up by 50%, increase critical rate by 100%, that is guaranteed, and increase critical damage up by 100% for 1 turn. This is maniacal, I gotta say, because what the heck are these stats? Now, this is only for 1 turn. If you have a particular stab attacker who will use this, I think it's gonna be useful. Let it be any of your solo attacker or Mew who's throwing goodies. Yes, their next turn will get a guaranteed critical attack. So if you have 2 attackers, take advantage of this burst skill brought to you by Klaudia Valence, because I'm likely going to get a wish on her. So this one increases magical attack. This one increases physical attack for all allies by 20%, and all members will get an increased skill damage by 10% if you were to put her in a party. After using a skill, she will recover item gain by 10%. This one's useful if you're gonna put her in a stab team, that is. But this is more useful. This is also useful outside of her being part of a stab team. I think some stats might be useful. No, but yeah. Just this one, basically for increased physical attack, but it's more recommended on stab element. But at least he gets each item recovery after she uses a skill. For leader skill, she will have this one. All members that are part of Kirken Island, as long as you have 1 member in your party, increase attack stats by 10%. Stackable, so you can have a Kirken Island team that have stab element characters and you're good to go. So, oh dear, this is gonna be a bit of a waste, but fortunately I do have a few Kirken Island characters. Let's see if there's anyone useful. Yeah, I don't see any Kirken Island characters that are stab elements, unfortunately. But yeah. Promise and Cooperation. If you do have 1 stab character, I think it has to go over some. Anyway, regarding this, merchants as usual and Grim Ohime-sama. Gift colors are green to red. I forgot to mention Plachta's gift colors, but it's already on screen anyway. So anyway, Stab Blessing, increase stab damage by 5 to 45%. Sky Kitty Kaifuku Headka. This one increases HP recovery by 2 to 18%. If 1 item is used 1 time, I think. And last but not least, resistance down boost for stab. What it does is just basically resistance down for 1 particular element. So it's 3 to 30%. It's useful if you're focusing on a stab focused team. I wouldn't recommend this variant if you don't have a lot of stab teams in particular. Now, I don't think there are a lot of Kirken characters that have stab element. Wish I tried. Wish I recognized them by their portraits, but so far there is none. I might have missed that part with Empela and Lara, but yeah, I'm gonna click on this one after stream. But long story short, if you have a stab, if you want to focus on a stab team, useful for stab powers, stab tournaments, I think Klaudia might be a good idea because she has Disperse. Useful if you want to improve your scores. You just have to strategically time this because she has critical panel summon. Now this will have to be a caveat, however, because Klaudia basically replaces burst panels with a critical damage panel. So be careful with that. And yeah, I'm a bit tired of this one, but I'm not gonna be tired, even if the game closes in the global version. Anokoro yori chikaku. Oh dear, I cannot pronounce the illustration. I'm sorry. Moshi wa arimasen. Defense stats 23.75%. This one is for Klaudia, I think. Obviously, right besides Ryza as well. Stab characters will, if this is equipped by stab element character, all members will receive critical damage up by up to 35%. You know what this means? Any stab character can wear this one, including Floke! Actually, it'd be a best idea to just let Floke use the Heidi and Valeria Memorial. But more useful if you have any stab characters focusing on increasing critical damage. Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty useful Memoria, even if you don't have Klaudia. It's just best for this variant, actually. So yeah, Flooring Doer, Klaudia, everyone. Now for the remaining Memoria that I was supposed to mention that, which I already did. Check it out. Now this is only in the Japanese version. As I said, the global version does not have this anymore because, by God, Resleriana will close down. Now here are the 4 Memoria that you can get. These highlighted over here. I'll start with this one. Yumemiru Tokubetsu. Now, illustrated by Noko-san. Why is the name not increased? So, illustrated by Noko-san and Yugen-san. This one increases stats 9.5% for HP and defenses. Do take note that this is not, you won't be getting a full rank of this during the event. However, I think you can get this for free in the event. Now, I think I only got like, let me check. I only got like up to rank 3. So, the remaining 2, I think you can only do this through getting the gacha characters and do EX challenges. Particularly the boss challenge, I think. It's only one level of boss challenge at this point for the succeeding events. Now what this one does is that stab Ice Defenders, if it's equipped to an Ice Defender, increase critical, all members will receive critical damage up by up to 8% as of this ranking. By the way, this is just rank 3. I think it'll be significantly higher if I were to use this one, which is going to be 10%. It's likely going to be up to 12%, rank 5. So, not recommended, but if you don't have the featured gacha Memoria from this event, I think this one's a better alternative. Plachta wouldn't mind increasing critical damage and stuff. Now this one is the event Memoria. As usual, event Memoria is way weaker than the gacha Memoria. Now Hitotsu Mami no Aijo, illustrated by Noko. 7.5% defense stats, and this one. This one is useful for one particular tag. I forgot to note this one. This is a new trend. Serious characters, if you're going to use this Memoria, you can increase HP recovery received by up to 15%. Now I'm saying this because I already maxed out this card, by the way. This one, the Kaiho Ranku 5. So, yeah, this is useful for serious characters, Majime, by the way. So, if you're gonna use this, good luck with that. I think useful for Plachta as well, right? Yeah, any healer with the Majime tag will do. Now for Klaudia's event, Bouken Suru Tokubetsu. illustrator this time is Tori Damono-san. 13 for 50%. This is obviously favored to Ryza 3 Klaudia. Now I have to talk this slowly, I'm sorry. Now, this one's interesting because stab supporters will be benefiting this Memoria. All members using single attack will get skill damage increased by up to 9%. That's as if I have rank 3. I think I already reached the enough redemptions needed, so I think it's likely going to be 15%. Just my approximate because I'm not unlocking these up to rank 5. So the Bouken Suru Tokubetsu, I think it's useful for any stab supporters. Academy Sophie can take advantage of this, not just Klaudia. If you have single target attackers, increase damage up by 9%. And last but not least, the other Memoria available at the event. Shigoto no Ato no Hitotoki. Same illustrator as the previous Memoria that I mentioned. 7.5% defense stats, more favorable. By the way, this is also favorable towards a particular tag. If this Memoria is equipped to Shonin or Merchant, damage received for all members will be decreased by up to 13%. Now, this is because I already ranked 5 this, so yeah. Remind me I have to do the 2-hour grind before I started working in the afternoon. So, Shonin members or Merchant members will be taking advantage of this one. So, Floke is gonna take advantage of this one. Nice! I mean, it does not have any restrictions, just on any element. So, damage received down by 13%. This is individual. It does not. I think it's not going to stack with. It's not going to stack with other buffs, so it's just a standalone buff. So yeah, long story short for this one. Do I recommend the Valentine's Day banners? Yeah, it depends. Basically, both of the banners are restricted to one element, so if you're not in the mood for to build all fits well team, I think you can just focus on one element. But if you're focusing on all elements or any side, like physical or magical damage, I think it'd be best to just wait for the next chapter banner. Chapter 23 is going to be the conclusion of it for story part 2. And unfortunately, the global version will not be getting its benefits. I'm sorry. So, while I will have to connect to the next part of the stream, I just want to say, thank you everyone for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Discord server link in the video description below. I'm thinking the next Legend Fest breakdown episode will be focusing on the global side. I'm hoping I can record Magda and Bradley finally, because my god, I got to reallocate streaming schedule. Especially I'll be going to SML of Asia. Okay. See you guys next time, and yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with this connection error. See you guys. Goodbye. See you soon. Oh dear. Bonus. Alright, bonus. I'll try to get Klaudia with her 12,000 lodestar gems. Okay, let's go. Give me luck before I run out of luck for chapter 23. What if a new Resna variant will debut in story chapter 23? That's just a what if anyway. Oh my god, Resna. Never mind. Innocent dreamer Resna, basically. The one with the new line that I have not heard of, basically unskippable. Oh wait, it's actually skippable, never mind. Didn't I already give this innocent dreamer Resna the 5-star? How am I supposed to spend my remaining extra pieces then? Never mind. Ah, gosh dang. My luck is just running up. Oh. It's a Mari Memoria. Obviously. Shoujo ga itabasho. I'd be lucky if I were to get Klaudia during the same gacha result. Never mind. What does this Memoria do? Didn't I already get this last time? This. This one is particular for fire attackers. If this is equipped to a fire attacker, skill damage up by 8%. If the user's HP is 50% or below, 50% or above, increase critical damage by 8%. Maybe Maybe a fire attacker would be useful on this one. No, not this time. I'm skipping the effects. Hello, Lens. I have not found Klaudia yet. Yep, no comment. My luck is just down the drain. Even if I already collected all of the remaining Lone Star Gems before story chapter 23. And never mind. Yeah, those sparks don't work. See, I see no one. Screw it, I'll skip it. I don't believe in luck if you were to give me long gacha animations. No, this is not good luck, by the way. Well, screw it. I have 202 anyway. I'm not exchanging that for a Memoria, to be honest. Gosh dang it. Didn't I already get the... Pretty sure I did not. Yeah. Forget that this happened because I'm just gonna remove the recording. Wow, this is a disappointing gacha result. Alright then, onward to the event story. I'm saving the reading part for Klaudia and Ryza's arc. For now, we'll be focusing on this little cutie. This is Anata to Yumemiru Tokubetsu. A special dream with you, basically. The Lindy Festival. Yeah. Do you know the Lindy Festival? Ne, Plachta, Shiteru? Also gonna read man, dang it, I couldn't even finish that in time. Yay, Sophie's smiling face. Mochiron There we go, the star of the show. Plachta in Sophie 2, basically. She's alive! Oishii choko ga machi ni takusan deru. De marau totemo suteki na. I'm gonna need a little bit of reading next time. But yeah, this is basically Valentine's Day in Antarctica. So, to wrap up the yearly tradition, Sophie and Plachta have decided to synthesize chocolates or handmade chocolates to their friends, peers, and loved ones. So anyway, what are we going to make for this year's chocolate? Well, I wonder. Well, no, not a normal chocolate. I mean, it's not gonna be a good idea. It's just normal chocolate, to be honest. And I think by the looks of this design, Sophie looks like as if she was wearing the wearing her outfit from the second from her second game. She already said that. Iwarete miraba atarashi hack. Oh. Well, time to start their journey on making chocolates. Now, there are some cutscenes that I skipped this time. It's just the Plachta and Klaudia interactions cutscene. I just skipped this one because, unfortunately, there's no way to replay those lines. So, I wonder what ingredients shall they need before they'll start synthesizing. I mean, you can't have chocolates without cocoa, basically. But you gotta need a special recipe. Could be somewhere around town in Antarctica or something. あればまずはどんなチョコが Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's one on sale. Sophie がいいと思うのを知りたいだから作ってみろ。Yes. Well, let's go to town. Let's go to town and buy some chocolates. Actually, no. I guess buying materials for chocolates, that is. It's as if Sophie is taking care of young Plachta here. akin to the puppet form of Plachta. I mean, look at her. それも勉強の一流を解けてるよ。分かってるやってみるよ。その調子です。Sophie, 私を占うよの。I was not fast enough, but to be honest, I'll save the reading for Klaudia and Ryza anyway. Another reason for this I'll have to skip is because I've already streamed this at nighttime. Basically. I've been doing and I think there will be other mysterious characters that will be appearing throughout the event story anyway, so yeah, Sophie and Plachta in Sophie 2 are not alone. Well, technically, Sophie is based on the first story, while this Plachta is on the second Sophie game. Chokoto, Joko, never mind. We're now in the town. Look at this! It's the Linda Festival! Basically, that Lantarna Valentine's Day. And come to think of it, the design, some of the elements are kept in from the second Sophie game. However, there are some missions that I might have noticed, even if I haven't played this game before. I guess the shading looks different because it is using somewhat the mix of realistic graphics and cartoonish 2D shaders. But hey, I'm not complaining. I mean, if this is the art direction that Resleriana will take, I think it'll work sometimes. Oh yeah, Taritomo. Konnichiwa. Hey Juna, I'm waving my hands. Well, there's nothing to worry about, Juna. Especially you're already in town, Dragon Slayer. Yep, I think the Linda Festival is coming up soon. Plachta to Chokoro Noriaro to Motete. No, okay. She would like to learn how to make chocolates. Tetsuga, they would like to know if they would like to find some chocolates. Well, she would like to join in too. Let's find some chocolates, even if it's around town. We'll look around town, see if there are some people that have chocolates in it. Anyway, so Yuki do aru no kata. Okay. I would like to know, please. Well, she wouldn't mind. まずは向こうの通りにある、そうのだな。Basically sweet store, I think. You know what? You have to find the one with the doll figure, I think? 可愛らしい、形のチョコが、okay. You should be able to see yeah, cutely shaped chocolate? I mean, they're going to a sweet shop, I think.
なるほど。
人魚もお菓子の大切な内容ですからね。私も後で見る。
そうだな。
それとあちらの絵もよかったぞ。Okay. There are some warm chocolates. You can buy chocolates that are warm to the taste. Okay, I'm out of ideas, but yeah, I'm trying to interpret as much as I can because clearing the last day LGB runs, I think we'll still cling to top 1k, but not as much as I believe as last month. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna need one more member to take care of the circle. Now I'm actually saving the reading part for Ryza and Klaudia's event story. At least I might be able to stream this event story on a Sunday. No. Yeah. 別に食べてはないぞ。So yeah. Plachta and Sophie are going to make chocolates for the Linde festival, much like last year, but instead of Eska doing the job, well, it's now the human version of Plachta and Sophie working to create chocolates for citizens of Lantarna. I thought I could interpret as simple as I can. Hey, what's with that Tere Tuna? I guess she likes cute stuff, but she doesn't want to admit it. Well, we'll meet again next time. Tuna no kashi ga nakara okashikatta no yona. Well, she is named Theorist. She is not named as Curious Theorist for nothing. I think she might have read Yuna's knowledge. Oh well. Sophie, matte kudasai! Catch up with your protege. Dear, another time that I have to reconnect my phone. It's not even 68%. Oh my god. It drains so fast, by the way. Hold on, I'm gonna have to check my messenger. This is another time that I'll have to use my phone in the meantime. My god. Oh, okay. Yoasobi ba? Okay. Giselle just retweeted the Yoasobi Asia tour. Okay. I forgot to cover the part 2 of the event story. Don't worry, I will cover that next week. I'm not sure if I'll have to manage between clear the main story in the global version first, or finish the Japanese version, main story first, because well, I'm already at the 11 halves. This is already the end of that first chapter, by the way. At least load me to the event page. I think it would be a good idea to have a life of QOL update, quality of life update, where you have the same feature in story recollection, where if you have all unlocked event stories and you want to start over from the beginning, instead of going back to the event page, use the continue reading feature, which will allow me to just read all the chapters in one go instead of having me to go back to this screen. Chocolate no fukasa. Well, they're already at the Hoshinomayu, see? Interestingly, I did see in the preview of Mayuchi's photo book. I mean, counting down to her 30 years old. Anyway, I'm looking forward for that birthday event, even though I'm not likely going to buy a streaming event ticket. I mean, it's region locked to Japan. So, what kind of chocolate are you going to make, Sophie? The other way around? Maybe. I mean, you can tell because of the gyaku. Interestingly, I think Plachta likes bunnies just by looking at the accessory that she's wearing. Yeah, she likes bunnies, bunny ears. So nakanji.
なるほど。
でしたらわかります。実は私も同じなので。You're thinking the same thing. Well then. どうしたらいいんだろう What do we do then?
こんにちは。
Hello, Roman. Interestingly, I think the camera angles or animations have improved, but unfortunately, this was not presented in the global version for the event stories, at least. Like right until we get to this event story, we now get like different characters doing different situations, unlike the time that we get old event stories where they're just standing and talking. Remember the unconventionally funny that is the Hanayome event story? The event story where I did read where Izana and Heidi, they either disappear or they get flown away by the dragon. You know what kind of those animation styles that as if I'm reading the visual novel in that event story. I think the animation team might have improved this time. I think it likely has to do with the Soul Theorist and Ilmaria event stories, because they've been collaborating for new playable characters while introducing the new variants of the Lantara characters. So yeah, I think that's why they improved the event story this time. You know, by having them sitting instead of having to stand up or just talk as if in visual novel style.
そうだな。
I imagine they're also gonna use the same mocap team for Red Alchemist and White Guardian, the second Resleriana game, not the gacha
あり
one.
がとうございます。
どういたしまして、悩み、dang it. I couldn't even read what Roman is saying in time. But you know what? I guess he has his regards. Good luck on your mission to make chocolates for the Linde Festival. Well, 私もよし、とりあえずチョコ作りを進めていこう。Alright then. Now that I got enough information for Roman, let's get going. Go to... Something concerning for Sophie. Yes. We've collected the ingredients, I think. Now they're going back to stand up and then talk to each other kind of situation. But I think it's because they're already in the clearing, not inside Hoshinomayu. Well, now that they've collected enough ingredients it's clearing, might as well go back to the Atelier, right? Well, once they're back at the Atelier, they'll start synthesizing chocolates. By the power of friendship! ところで、なんだかこう... Okay, I don't know this one. Why did I forget this one? This is one of the few times that I would love to know what that word means. Ikai. It's Keegan. Okay, never mind. It's Keegan. I've searched. So, what are you in the mood today, Sophie? Takihodo mane. Ah, okay. Yeah, I still have no idea why Plachta, the human form of Plachta, transported to Lantarna. I guess magic. Or with the power of teleportation can be, because I think the puppet version of Plachta, the one from the original Sophie game, is currently in hibernation. I can imagine the puppet version and the human version of Plachta would appear in the same event story, but I guess not likely.
なるほど。いや、
No, I don't think there is any. I don't think there is anything wrong with Sophie. I mean, it is a mysterious. It is a mystery, actually. 私もローマに言われた言葉を思い返していまして、あともう少しで何か見えていそうな気がしているのですが。Oh well. Guess we're not. Ew. The Sango. Actually, I would like this one. Good for my live budget fest breakdown thumbnail, actually. Oh, it's the flowery pixies!
私はいつでも。
Okay, I'm gonna skip that story battle. Another time that disconnecting line is still working. I already connected to a Wi-Fi. How come I cannot even connect this fine? Somehow I got 66% after reading like 2 chapters. Maybe it's because of the video rendering from the Legend Vest banner video. That's why it was draining so fast. Sorezore no mokuteki. Other objectives, I think. Doink! Plachta's hairstyle as if she has the reverse version of Rapunzel. Well, not as long anyway.
いいえ。
Sounds like Plachta and Sophie are already close to each other. They're not even using either San, Chan, or Kun. Maybe it's akin to the second Sophie game then. Oh. No, I just wanted random shots for my Legend Fest breakdown video. Oh, now they're taking advantage of the clearing field. By this point, I think they're developing these fields to expand larger areas, not just as a battle area, but also like explorable areas. I think the development for Red Alchemist and White Guardian might be going consistently, but as of the previous live stream, they have not announced any additional details for Doink! Here comes Ryza to the rescue! Now, as of the previous live stream, they did not announce any details yet on Red Alchemist and White Knight, White Guardian. Saved by the bell, I mean saved by the blades of Lanza and Height. It's a good thing that the slingshot gave it away from the flower pixie. Hey, at least you saved Sophie!
ありがとうございます。
Thanks for saving us such a, I guess, such in a pinch. By the way, why are Heidi and Lanza doing here in the clearing? Well, at least that's what Sophie would ask. Well, all thanks to that air slingshot. Good thing that the ingredients are collected intact. I think the ingredients were dropped.
No.
More like a coordinated plan for that flower pixie to decide to ambush Sophie. Plachta noticed this, but what the flower pixie didn't know is that Heidi and Lanza were already on the pixie's tail. So.
Ah.
Well, since they're here for the festival, I guess they could use some help. They already got help from Juna. Well, after getting the chocolates. So na aite ni Choco shite. Yeah. Well then, I guess you can join. You can join the party. It's just only 2 people at the moment.
Nani?
チョコを作る以外に何があるのか。
そうだな。
ぷぷぷ、聞いたおどころなよ。美しいチョコレートのレシピを考えて。Oh, okay, she would like to learn how to make chocolate. I mean, some plot points were recycled from last year's Valentine's Day event story, such as Wilbell and Charlotte finding a way to synthesize chocolates. Now this time it's passed on to Heidi. Just a little bit of a twist. Which, by the way, I don't think I saw Wilbell or Charlotte this time. They are already set aside for this year's Valentine's Day event story. いいレシピを店に売り込むうまくにけだまり。That is so high. それぞれ目的がはっきりしているですね。Yeah. They're onto something. Yeah. Heidi is out on the grind to sell chocolate recipes. Let me guess. I'm guessing she borrowed those chocolate recipes from Floke. That'd be funny. Although we're not gonna see Flock until like the next time we get to hear. Sorry, Mahibitsu. Nope, you're not gonna tell. She's just playing along. Maybe the next time we get to see Flock, it will likely be introduced with a new voice actress. I'm confident with that. Hold on, he's sad. 俺たちもそれぞれ行こうよ. And he just left the scene. So was Heidi.
感謝します。
That's the wrong word, but oh well. こちらこそ。では、帰りましょう、Sophie. Wait, you're leaving me behind. Wait for me. Gosh dang it. This again. Oh my god. Instead of me battling out the terrible desk organized setup, I now have to deal with connecting words from time to time. This is not good. Oh, then I will have to check the... Yeah, I still have noise suppression on, right? What was I thinking? But I have to say, tonight's internet is not doing well. I thought it can load screens fast enough.
よし。
さあ、超ゴリクリがかりましょうか。This is so quick. Well, early bird eats the worms, right? Yeah. Chokoro. Ah, okay. That's after. ただ、さすだけで、懐かしいですからね。これさえ、はい。Dang it. まずはチョコを入れるところで作りましょう。少し美味しいチョコになる。Oh, okay, okay. You have to, you have to synthesize taste, you have to synthesize based on the quality and the taste of the chocolate. Then. Oh. So, oh, okay. Yes, you can watch. Wait a minute. Look at this Sophie variant. I'm guessing they will add Sophie 2 variant of this one. I think I already predicted that in the next event story where I'm likely going to predict we're gonna get Ryza 3 version of Ryza with Stout. No doubt about this because you can check in the logs. Yeah, this is a different Sophie, not the one from the game, but rather it's a new variant based on the second game. よろしくお願いします。Steering. The graphics look the same. Although will miss the Steam client, I'm not risking my Steam account to just play the Japanese version of the game.
ふむ。
そうですね。作り物、いい船的。いい船的ですね。特別なとこをしていません。It's a good way to think, but I don't think I'm getting better. That's one thing I'll have to teach you about, Sophie.
やったね。
Oh, teach me. What is it?
それは。
Well, the secret is that grab using your hands. We tried doing this in front of your eyes, maybe. Wow, she's playing along. Alright, so complete. What we got? Oh, I guess they've already finished synthesizing chocolates. Well, I guess the one particular chocolate, not the one that you're going to sell. きっとそこまで難しいところではありません。よければ一度、称号を見ています。Okay.
いや。
I guess Plachta is the master, before she passed away. As expected for Sophie, I think she has a lot to learn, even if she is the oldest in the group. 他のみんなにも話してきてみろ。ちょっと外に出ました。That's the same thing. That's the same thing Sophie would say. 待ってください、Sophie. I could have sworn that's the same gas line that the others, Plachta or Mimi is using.
そうだね。
Rather, both of the characters were voiced by the same voice actress. お願いします。私も作り終えて、すっかりお菓子を、美味しく。ソフィーも2枚で見たくなってなので、Well, guess they'll make something delicious for the way anyway. Magda-san ni Aisa. Oh, okay. Huh. What kind of chocolates we're going to find?
Yo.
Oh, it's Magda!
こんにちは。
I'm likely going to get her anyway in the global version, despite the game itself is closing. So yeah, what brings you here with your headphones and cat ears? Okay. To be honest, yeah. 実はソロリンデ祭り Yeah. Oh, I guess, そういうことなら、愛情 Dang it. I should really replay that. 愛情
なるほどな。
What other eye? Dang it. No, that's not it. そうなんですね。マ田さんはどう言いますか？心、じゃあそれでいいんじゃねえか。Hotel Oh, this is not it, unfortunately. 誰かにチョコをあげないんですか？ Maybe. Sugar Ray chocolates for Bradley. I'm just guessing. Yep, right in front of the dialogue. Magda, who would make chocolates for Bradley? Even though the two of them just pick around each other. Oh, it's so done. Never mind. I was out of my league. It's so done. Oh, dang. Magda, don't tell me. You blushed? 第4の、それは外。Oh, hello, Brad. You were so close to getting batted by Brad. Dang. Imagine, Bradley might have known what Magda's doing. You know, making chocolates for him. リンデ祭りでマグダ様がお前にチョコを用意してるらしさ。
いや。
ただ。How can it be 悲しそう？So many私としてもしっかりしたチョコレートを前に用意する。これもまた当然のことだ。Rama's Magda's team, she still has a maiden's heart. And she laughed! どうしたんだ、マグダ。Pwede mo na siya! Magdalena, no problem! There's a song about that, yeah, the Glock 9 song. It was one of those songs that had a great story behind the lyrics. Here's the bit of the song that I actually found. Glock 9, Magda. Actually, who was the main singer of Magda? Rico Blanco. Yeah, it is Glock 9 Rico Blanco. I still remember this song. As soon as I hear it, oh, that's actually Magda. Anyway, Mitsuteta Atashi no Chocoleto. Who's chocolate? Sophie or Plachta's? 街のみんな相変わらず盛り上げたんだね。プラクタと一緒に回った 時よりもっと人を触れている気がする。Hmm. Well, they did left the town a while ago, so now people are gathering around the city center because the Lid Festival. I still didn't forget the part where Magda just flew away because she was dead in front of Magda. If there is a smartphone I would like to buy, I will have to wait. Oh. Oh, okay. Thank you. Even if we're seeing a few non-playable characters in the distance, heck, this NPC over here just didn't show the face. Of course, Sophie was thinking about the time that how important to contribute her happiness when she is exploring around her town. 考えまとまって気がする。つまり、私がこれから作らなくちゃいけないのは、something for making a chocolate? Well, not just for herself, but I think she has decided what chocolate that she will synthesize. Back to the Atelier. Keep I have no idea. Goちそうさまでした。このお菓子の出来のも良かったですね。ソフィのお菓子を作り、so now, Joshiki? Okay, I'm out of ideas. Guess we need one more N?